Hey guys, this is Dawn Aronoff, and I am on vacation right now, but wanted to send a quick message a little bit about where my journey in Advocare and what Success School has meant to me along the way. And so I will tell you that I have been in Advocare in August. It will have been 7 years, which is really unreal. And I got started with the products and the whole opportunity because Zahid Buttar, we all call him Z Buttar, had introduced me to Advocare, and at the time when he introduced it to me, I didn't know what it was and I didn't know how it worked. And if you had asked me, hey, do you need energy? I would have said no, but I fell asleep on the sofa every single day. If you asked me, do I need weight loss? I probably would have said no, but I had never been as trim as I am today. And if you had asked me, do I need income? I would have probably told you no, because we had found a way month by month to get by, but we had never found a way to get ahead. And so what really caught my interest in Advocare was the questions that Z was asking me, questions about my future, questions about what's your plan, questions about what are you guys going to do if this happens, and things that I had never really thought about. I had never been asked questions about my future. I am a mom of four. I've got a beautiful 17-year-old daughter, a 15-year-old son, a 13-year-old son, and a 10-year-old daughter, and I teach part-time at a community college with a master's degree. And so I did what most people do, is I got started on the products. I did the 24-day challenge, and I ended up dropping 2 sizes, which was rather phenomenal because I've kept those off for 6 years. My energy was something that I had never experienced. I actually stopped falling asleep every single day. I stopped needing a nap every single day. And then when I said yes to the business and I got to the 40% discount, I was able to earn $2,000 in the first month, which was phenomenal because I out-earned myself in the classroom, and that is with a master's degree. So I had followed the pattern that you're supposed to, go to school, get an advanced degree, and get the right job. And I love my job. I love my students. I love being in the classroom. I love having the opportunity to impact lives, but I didn't have the opportunity to impact sorry about that. I didn't have the opportunity to impact my family significantly with our finances. And so Advocare really represented an opportunity for us to get ahead, finally. And I will tell you, one of the very first things that Z said to me, I got started in August and we used to have these regional success schools. And the first thing Z said to me is, are you going to school? It was a little regional success school in Iowa. And I was hesitant because I didn't understand what Success School was going to be, and I didn't understand what it could mean to me, and I didn't know anybody. I was going to have to make that decision to go to that very first Success School by myself. And what I did is I drove up to Iowa. I drove up to Des Moines, and this is what I saw. And I went to a little auditorium, and Joe and Gloria Hadacek were the host of this this little success school. And of course today everything is a whole lot bigger, and we packed the rooms out bigger. But this was the very first time I had seen the big picture of Advocare. And it was amazing, because what happened is I drove up with my family, and they spent the day like going to the zoo or some nature center or something, and I was dropped off and I was left alone to go to Success School by myself. And I clearly remember sitting in the dark listening to the stories, and honestly I just cried because I felt like I had seen something for myself. And I cried kind of out of, I think out of a sense of freedom, like maybe I had found something that I could actually do for myself. And I think I saw a picture of myself that I hadn't yet fulfilled. And I remember when I left that success school and I got back in the car and my husband picked me up, he said, "You are glowing." And I haven't shared this story very much because I always think of the big regional success schools, but he told me, "You are glowing." And I think what had been put inside of me was a light of like what Advocare could really represent. And it was the first time, I'm telling you, I sat in the dark by myself. I didn't know a soul. I had the opportunity to introduce myself to some of the leaders in Kansas City who I now consider friends and mentors. But at that time, I really didn't know anybody. I made the choice. I took a chance on what Z was telling me to get in the car, go up to Iowa, and see something that I had never seen before from people I had never met before. And the quality of the people and the quality of the message resonated so deeply and so strongly that despite all of the ups and downs, I have stuck and stayed. And that stuck and stayed has resulted in building a team, hitting the Ruby level, and going to multiple success schools. And I will tell you, I will never ever miss a success school because of the message, but mostly because of the people and the opportunity to build those relationships. So that was the very first success school I had ever gone to, was a regional event in Iowa. I had no reason to go with anybody else. It was, it was me against me, and at the end of it, it was something, when my husband says I'm glowing, I know that that's a positive experience. So I encourage you guys, go to Success School with that open mind and know that you're going to see something maybe unexpected, but be ready. And I can't wait to see you guys really soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.